Would help if I unmuted my mic, wouldn't it? Okay, we're live, and I think we're good. I'm just gonna jump into Discord. Boom. Set this back to voice activity. Okay. Elite Dangerous today. Let me just get rid of this. And maybe we'll move this back over here. All right. Lock that in place. There we go. And we'll bring up the game. Hope everyone's having a good morning. I've been having a semi-shit week, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Maybe today will be better. All right, bringing the game up. What was that? Ah, it subscribed for 16 months. Hey, thank you for the 16 months. It's very appreciated. All right. Let's see where we're currently sitting in the let's see where we're currently sitting in the leaderboard for this. Should still be the top 75%, I hope. I hope. Fingers crossed. We'll find out.
Welcome.
Boom, boom. Okay. Game is loading. Things are going. Oh. Ed, if you're around and watching, I hope you're having a better week than I've had. I've been fighting the urge to yell at people at work, and I don't think I've hidden that very well at times this week. Well, yeah, that's true. It's only Tuesday for you.
You go ahead and make your final choice.
Week so far.
Let me know when you're ready.
That's true. There's not a lot of difference, like in terms of how the week's going normally between a Tuesday night and a Wednesday morning. At least it's sleep related. Hold up. I'll be right back. My partner's calling me. Just be a minute. All right, I'm back. Problem sorted. Where were we? Checking this. Oh, small pay rise. Nice. Yeah. Still in the top 75%. 2,200 units handed in. Let me see what Anara says. Nara community goals. Tell me, Anara, how solidly am I on the top? Imperial top 75, 1170 to 3316. Okay, I'm solidly in the middle of the top 75%. Yeah, I was just actually thinking that. The top 75% for that is currently 2 to 3 samples handed in. We can absolutely do a short exobiology trip. That sounds like a good plan. Not the least because I should have a new grade 5 exobiology suit. And I do not, as far as I can tell. Unless I have to pick it from in here. Is there a limit on, oh, here it is. Right at the start. Apply suit. That's the lowest of low bars. Yeah. Primary weapon. Manticore Executioner. Grade 3. And then save that out. Grade 5 baby. Improve battery capacity, night vision, increase sprint duration, and improve jump assist. Alright. Suit cosmetics. What do we got? We have Exobiology directionist, exobiology collector, photon suit blue, quest green, quest brown. Quest brown looks like you've like soiled yourself. That's nice. Let's go trickster suit green, I guess. It goes with some sort of matching helmet. Doesn't need to be the Halloween one. I guess, you know, it's December. We could go for the Christmas theme here. Does kind of match. All right, the Christmassy kind of. Use loadout. Should clear out some of these old loadouts. Don't really need all these old ones anymore. All right. Well, but doing this biology. Where is my fleet carrier? Currently sitting. Here he is. Yeah. Let's drive our own way out of the station and not hit that type 9. Alright. I've done a few more of the combat zone stuff on my other account, the Federal Corvette. I survived having
Maximum velocity engaged.
3 of the elites on me.
Exit destination confirmed. Arrival in 5.
Though I only managed to
4,
kill one of them before they all
3,
left.
2, 1.
It was because I was paying a bit more attention that time around. Okay, let's grab ourselves an exploration ship, like Mandalay. You know, because we're not paying ARX for the new Caspian. All right.
Hope you have a good time.
All right, so it's Mandalay. Let's wing invite expired. Let me fix it. So we got jump out like 500-600 light years in one direction and then just have a look around. Is that the idea?
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Alright, drink. There we go. Hey Doc, how are you today? Are you having a good day? We should return to the surface. Behold the sun. Or a sun. Anyway, there's a lot of them around. Team invite. There we go. Where do we want to go? Somewhere towards the... Somewhere out this way, maybe? Not sure how far this is. Oh, it's a little bit further than I intended. $1,800. Somewhere in here, maybe? $600 light years? Like an easy 7 or 8 jumps, probably. It doesn't look like there's a lot of stuff. I mean, wow, there is really. We'll pick an easier one. Name wise. HIP 70303. What do you reckon? Beat you there? You have to pay the water bill for the bathroom break. How come they stop popping up on... Why is there such a delay for things popping up on my... What does I have to pay the water bill for the bathroom break mean, Doc? Alright. Launching. I paid the toilet with water and had to flush it. Ah, okay. Well, that's a common tax.
Navigation for next system.
Yeah, I'm having one of those weeks where I was just like, work is just not going well. And it's made me titchy. And then me and my partner ended up having getting into a fight over it. I haven't played it yet, but I will try it at some point. I actually spent a bit of last night going back to my first game on Baldur's Gate 3 and trying to get through the end of Act 2. But I got murked by the God of Bones a couple of times. So I'm going to have to come up with a different strategy. Should probably honk these as I fly through. Whee! Speed at which you get around in this game now, something like a Mandalay, is just ridiculous. 83 light years in one jump. Nearly 84. It is up. It should be running. Hasn't said anything that I've heard though, so I'll have to check it in a moment. Let's do that now. We say, are you doing stuff? Yeah, seems to be running. I just haven't heard the voice of Captain Kirk say anything that I can recall. Anyway. I don't tend to use the commands when jumping, just because it doesn't tend to work as well as it should sometimes. I think it's probably just not understanding me as well as it otherwise should. I'll give it a try though.
Hear me, correct?
No, now I can though. This is the first I've heard. This is the first I heard you.
Okay then. Thank you, Discord, I guess.
Ah,
Oh, hello.
hello. Alright, so that's,
Anyway, as I was saying, apparently to myself, I seen a video of someone doing a quote-unquote speedrun from Seoul to Colonia, and the record, well, from that video, not the global record because I don't keep tabs on it. But the time from that specific video was like few seconds under 40 minutes.
oh, that's pretty
Just
quick.
like insane times.
Yeah. Alright. Jump. System jump. Jumpy jump jump jump. Oh, see. Hey Ben. Oh, Dark, I've done the Windows training. I ran it for a couple of times. I probably need to do it a little bit more, maybe.
Leaving system.
How are you today, Vin? You having a good day? Or, you know, bad day? Average day? Lupus Dark Region B sector. Alright. Just came back from a class trip. You hate your life. Where was the class trip to?
Exit destination confirmed. Arrival in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
If you can tell us about, you know, like, being overly doxy on where you live. You can keep it vague if you want. It was to a museum or, you know, to a national park. Poisonous Village Geeks. Best viewers. Host? What? I have no idea what that means. I'm gonna Google Translate. Hold on. We could also ban this account. There we go. Oh, great gods of Google. Tell me the meaning of this phrase. House of the History of the Federal Republic. Museum in Germany. Currently closed. As German history after World War II. Oh, okay. Were there interesting historical facts there? Was it an educational trip?
No, since he says
Leaving
that
system.
he hates his life after it.
I mean, he could hate his life because his classmates are shit. It doesn't mean that the museum was boring.
Fair enough.
Whee! I might have forgotten to honk the last couple of systems.
That's fine.
That's fine, yeah. Hello.
Welcome to the system.
Thank you. It was chosen fairly randomly. It does have 10 bodies, though. Huh, how about that?
2 of them have exobio, 1 of them hasn't been first foothold, which I'm assuming means 1 is bacteria and the other one is something valuable.
Alright, well, lead on. I was tempted to throw Macduff at the end of that, but I'm not sure everyone would get the Shakespeare reference. It's an important topic, so you have it in school as well. I don't really care about history past the very basics. I mean, that's fair. I'm not a huge history buff myself. Beyond, like... yeah. Beyond like, the basic understanding of things. Do we cover history? We covered history in school. I guess it was part of sort of social studies. I guess, which then I think branched off into both history and geography type studies. When I was at college, which is the equivalent of the American high school, not American college. That's probably mine. I drew the door open for the dogs to go out, and there are a lot of birds outside. I can shut the door in a moment. Whee!
Zoomity zoom zoom.
The mini zoom zone. I don't think I was going quite that fast, but you know. Let's just slow it right down. Alright, while you're doing that, I'll go shut the door. The best loop of shame? Well, it's a tactical loop of where are we anyway?
Okay, exobio that I've never seen. Let's go.
Zoology you've never seen.
Yeah, I've never heard about Luteolum amenoe. It's just what the hell is that?
Alright, well I'll do my best to follow you in.
I don't even know what it looks like.
We'll find it. Maybe it'll be a big ass plant and be obvious.
Possibly. If not, we can always look it up on, Google. But
Orbital rendezvous procedures initiated. Re-entry procedures initiated. Intelligent thrusters initiating.
Woohoo! And after that, we had to do 3 hours, whatever. I'm going to pronounce this wrong, but Cologne. The thing is, though, it's just a large city. What the fuck do they expect me to do for 3 hours? I don't know, go to the movies? I pulled this off, I'm right behind Ed. I didn't lose him in the descent.
Nicely done.
One time I had to do something similar for geography, for Simon Form geography field trip. Wearing landing gear.
Landing gear raised.
Okay, yes, it's something I've never seen. Even the game says so.
Cool. Is it gonna land? Auto docking computer. Do your thing. The auto docking computer is terrible at this, by the way. Which I find funny.
Yeah, the only problem is I don't know, since even my tool doesn't know about it, I don't know what the scanning distance is, what I need to do, how much... Okay, I know how it looks now because I found it, but you know.
How is my space base going so far? You mean my colonization efforts? I mean, I made a little progress the other couple of weeks back.
Apparently it needs 100 meters in range.
Oh, I see glowy green things over by your ship.
Yes. Apparently there is some more.
100 meters isn't too bad.
Yeah, I'm considering not even going to the ship.
Mm-hmm. And then of course we got home at 7 PM because teachers paid 1 hour for the way back. That takes over an hour if the trains are on time, but the trains are never on time. That's a teacher planning issue though. I mean, like, sometimes history can be interesting if you are aware of some of the finer details of it, but yeah, it's not an area I'm particularly strong in. These are very interesting looking pods.
Yeah. Funnily enough, there is one very near your ship.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
Oh, be that way. Do. Oh, okay. Oh, you're right. There is. Look at that. I do like this new suit. Seems to be able to run
Yeah.
a lot longer than I could before. So we have the new Grade 5 Artemis suit with all the upgrades we got for the community goal. And it's nice. It's doing the job. Yeah, I do need to do a little bit. I probably should build a tier 3 starport at some time on my thing, Dark. that'd be nice. It's trying to shoot the genetic sample.
Well, it's not running, so it's not alive.
Suddenly it just ups and extends legs and starts hooping it.
Oh, that would be funny.
Ah, mid-air collision.
Didn't stop me, only stopped you. Which means my suit is still better.
Alright. That's fine. You believe that. Scanner range on this is quite nice. Doubt that's a suit upgrade though. I think the scanner's just probably always got that.
No, there was a update like 2 or 3 updates ago that they changed it from 75 meters to 750.
Oh. That's why it feels better. Okay.
Yep.
There's another one. Sure there's another one around somewhere.
Well, I mean, there is one there if you want it.
On where? Doo-doo.
There.
You're pointing.
Not sure if it showed for you where I even pointed.
No, over here somewhere, I guess. 500 meters away. Oh, there's one over there anyway. Not sure if it was the one. I don't think it's the one you're pointing to, but
Probably not.
knowing the exact day and the exact year something 100 years ago happened isn't all that important for everyday life. I do agree with that. People that like enjoy history just enjoy it because, you know, they enjoy it. There are certain circumstances where, like, you know, it's useful to know some sort of historical thing happened to avoid repeating mistakes, I guess. But normally other people are more than happy to make people aware of that kind of thing when something's going on, I guess. Sample complete. Its ship is also hovering in midair.
Well, just waiting for you, that's all.
Ah, well, I'm moving it back to my ship as fast as my little legs could go. Maybe I'll get them extended so they go all the way up.
Gonna check out what the other planet has that someone already probably collected.
Yeah, I mean, while we're here. I'm guessing that kind of leads maybe a little bit of credence to the idea that this particular thing is a new exobiology.
This is not a new thing. I checked the
Okay.
like I searched on the internet. This has been around for at least 6 years.
Okay. So the other person just didn't bother to land here and grab it.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was leaning towards maybe it wasn't here when they came through.
Oh no.
I'm guessing this is part of some compulsory, like, class, right, at your school. So schools are great at teaching you things you're not going to use in everyday life. Like, you know, like how many people actually use sort of calculus or, you know, that kind of thing, right? It's just what they do. But they're trying to give you a broad, basic education, in part because it teaches people how to learn stuff and how to think, and in part because it lets you figure out what you enjoy and what you don't. And so, like, you don't enjoy history, somebody else probably does. I do get it. It's frustrating to be forced into doing something that's just of no interest to you, though. It's an IT school. We don't even have history lessons. Okay. So it wasn't part of a particular class. It's just like some all the school activity, or I mean, the one where they dropped us off in a city for a couple of hours was part of a geography field trip, like a week-long geography field trip, and we were dropped off in Rotorua. I'm told that we had to do a survey that covered a local, a domestic tourist, and an international tourist, and then after that we're free to do whatever we want. And I don't know if you know much about New Zealand, but Rotorua has a lot of fun activities in it, including the luge. So most of us just faked the survey results and spent like the whole 4 hours or so we had riding the luge.
So it's more of the same thing, funnily enough.
Does it count as a different sample because it's on a different planet, or?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Well, that's fine. It's only got a 100-meter scanning radius.
I don't know
so
how much money we're getting out of this.
It's not really the point. It's
It's not now.
signals detected for biological one.
On approach.
The point, of course, is that we are doing the community goal and getting the paint job for the Caspian Explorer when it shows up for credits.
In 3-something months, yes.
Yes. But in 3-something months, we'll have a paint job for it. I don't even know what the paint job looks like. It might be ugly.
I don't actually know myself. I think I remember seeing it on Twitter, but I forgot in the week since I've seen it last.
Fair enough. There's always some days you have to do school trips. It's always like a random museum, which usually sucks, or something like ice skating, trampoline jumping, or something going to a different city. I'm a little confused why IT school is doing all the like trampoline trips and stuff. Is this just an excuse for the teachers to go to the pub or something? Like you're all on this big school bus, and then you're like, all the kids, students get dropped off in the city, and then you're like, oh, take yourself for a couple of hours, and all the teachers are off at the pub somewhere. Is that what's going on? That'd be hilarious. No, that's from previous schools. It's something you do every year at almost all schools. Is this like an end of year activity? Kind of like my work's all staff team building day. That I always try and skip. Alright, what do we got? Oh, stuff over here. Nice. Ooh, geysers.
There is also lava spout.
Lava spouts.
Yeah, those always look quite nice. Quite dangerous too. If you stay too close, you can actually die.
So like this one over here. In front of me. There's no way I could die in lava. I'm in a protective spacesuit. It's called one detach. You still 1 or 2 trips. You get forced to do whatever the teachers feel like though. We used to have things when I was at school that were like field trips and stuff. But a lot of the time you got to choose. Like they'll have different insufficient genetic. We'll go have a little look at the lava thing, but we'll try not to die. Because Ed would laugh at us.
I think everyone would, but yes. And I forgot my SRV behind because I forgot that it's embarked it.
Yeah, it's quite pretty.
I wish I could just tell to the SRV that go dock yourself.
Oh, there's another one right there.
To drive you.
Lava.
Shoot the black thing on the in front of you.
Shoot it?
Don't worry, it won't explode. It's just a fragment. No, I meant on the lava spout itself. Sorry. Oh well, okay. Yep.
Oh, it kind of was on a lava spout, but
Oh, you can collect it on foot, but yeah.
doesn't want to move now. What happens if I shoot the lava?
Nothing, unfortunately. I tried.
Die, lava! So you have a warning. Like a plasma event occurring. Planet will explode in 5 minutes. Like shooting the exhaust port on a Death Star. Teachers can ask the class what they want to do, and some teachers did that, but some just don't feel like it. Yeah. You know, our school had occasional ones where, like, you would sign up or something like that. They'd be like, you know, like, what do you want to do? We have these 6 things we're going to be doing, and you can pick one of them to go on. Oh, that one over there, little screen, right in the middle. Convenient. Ooh. We have another sample. Like one time we were supposed to go on a overnight tramp, hike, right? But then the weather was too iffy, even though I thought the weather was fine, but you know, I had different standards to a school for my own personal risk level. And then we ended up going camping somewhere instead. And it was a last minute thing, so they organised a farmer's field. And the farmer's field was so full of stones, the only place you could pitch a tent was right on the edge where it was sloping down. And everyone was sleeping on an angle for like 2 nights. Not the best field trip ever. Not even sure what we're supposed to be learning. I don't think there was any lessons involved there. I think it was just, yay, you get to go camping. And then there was another field trip where we did sort of a bushwalk, day walk, but it was rather boring. A lot of us had done it before. And then one of the guys that I was walking with was the Harrier like runner, like does lots of running events. He was like, "Oh, there's a more interesting like bit that you can go and do over here," and so, like, we were sensible about it. We were like, okay, well, one of us isn't going to do it. So we're just going to go and tell the teacher what we're doing. And then we'll meet the, because everyone was spread out, right? I'm like, we'll meet everyone at the bus. And that, you know, the message was, like, this person's run this several times. He knows the trail. We're not going to get lost. It's not going to take us much longer. We'll meet you at the bus. We'll move fast. So I think we're being quite sensible because we informed the teacher, right? The teacher unfortunately decided to get worried about this and wait at a trail at a point where one of the side trails connected to the main trail where he thought we would come out. And what we had slightly misjudged is that it wasn't going to take us much longer. It was going to take us much shorter. The side trail cut off a big loop and was actually a shortcut. And so we got back to the bus miles before everyone else. And the teacher was waiting for us up the trail, trying to figure out where we were going to come out, just make sure we were okay. And then we got back to the bus. He was very angry. And we were like, but we told you to meet at the bus. We were going to meet you at the bus. That's not our fault. You didn't listen to what we said. We were like 17 at the time, I think. All right, different system, I'm guessing.
Oh, these actually don't even pay that bad. Okay, fine, it's 1.5 million, but why not? Still better than bacteria for 1 million. Also, yes, I was thinking slow switch to economic route and head to the in the direction of the CG system.
Okay.
You know, slowly backtracking back.
Economic route and then back to the CG system. I don't remember.
It's Reorte. Reorte.
Yeah, I think it was just easy to pick it up this way.
Probably.
Plot the route. Alright. We also have class trips as schools usually do, but sometimes they don't, which is for a few days to 4 weeks and can go, so we're further away, possibly even a different country. But the teachers also usually play some music to me nobody actually wants. Yeah. Teachers normally aren't very good at understanding what teenagers want to do. And teenagers may not be the best at understanding what the teachers intend from their places they visit.
Vectors.
It's a circle of, well, not life, but education, I guess. What have we got here? You in the same system? Assume you should be.
I should be.
We picked the economical route. When did that come up with? System map.
Leaving map.
No. System map.
System cartography.
Oh, there's a number of little planets.
5, 6, and 6A have 5, 6, and 4 signal respectively.
Ah, cool.
All will be collected though, so do we skip or just go for the number of collected samples and don't care?
Let's go for the number of collected samples and don't care. That's fine.
2-5 I had.
Last time I went to Italy during a heat wave, it was over 30 degrees. We did 3 trips to 3 different cities. Alright, what did you see in the cities? Was there anything interesting in the cities? I get the heat's a problem. I don't like 30-degree heat. I'd be complaining. We did not get any time to go to the store the first day. We only got 2 meals a day and tap water's not drinkable in Italy. What? Italy? Oi, Italy? What are you guys doing? Why is your tap water not drinkable? Sort yourself out, Italy. Jesus.
Yeah, that unfortunately is a running problem. They do have problem with air conditioning and running water. Don't know what it is, but I've heard about it, so it's obviously a problem at least. And that's coming from someone that lives what over 1,000 kilometers away from Italy.
It was cities, a lot of bit different from German cities, yeah. But not what there wasn't any like particular thing you were going to see inside the city. They were just going to see the city itself, or wee. We went there, the teachers told us to go do something, like, and we went back. Yeah, that's, I mean, like, unless the teachers are taking you there for a specific purpose, that's not a particularly good learning thing, right? Like, welcome to the city. We're going to check out the world famous street art or something, you know, and then like that would be one thing. But hey, welcome to this Italian city. Walk around, have a look around, and yeah. So we went to a restaurant, try not to die.
On approach.
I think I've screwed this up. How far away from you am I?
Orbital rendezvous procedures.
100 kilometers.
About 100 kilometers, yeah.
Yeah.
And gaining, apparently.
Wow, no, you're getting further away.
Guidance
Ed, come back. Ed.
No.
It's like, you screwed that up, that's your problem.
Mostly, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, the heat reminds me, like, 'cause it wasn't it's not a school trip or anything, but one time, my family were like, oh, you know, your aunt has a friend who has lent her house in Gisborne for Christmas. So we're going to do a family Christmas in Gisborne, New Zealand. And Gisborne is very hot. And Christmas in New Zealand is the middle of goddamn summer. And every day it was, what do you want to do? Oh, we're going to go swimming. Because it was like 35 degrees. And yeah, I got sick and tired of it real quick.
Be right back.
Sure. I shall get there as quickly as I can. I'm only 100 kilometers away now. So yeah, like, I don't know. First couple of days were fine. Like, you know, oh, you go to this pool or that pool, or, you know, go for an ocean dip or something. But, and then after that, it was just like, oh God, I'm tired of going swimming every day, and there's no other good way to deal with the heat. So, but I'll be honest, I'm a cold weather creature. I much prefer the cold than I prefer the heat. The heat does me in, and I will walk around all winter in t-shirt and shorts if people let me. You know, I don't have to go into the office, for instance. We're on approach. Alright. This year's school trips could just go somewhere yourself, because you can't do shit. You want to swim in the pool, you pay for only 2 hours a day or teachers watching. Only if you have a bronze medal. Meanwhile, there are 5-year-olds swimming while the teachers are sitting at the side. Alright, so they're restricted in the activities you can do unless there's a teacher present. Apparently you have to have a swimming medal to go swimming. I mean, I do understand the school doesn't want students to drown themselves on a school trip. That would be a lot of paperwork. And paperwork is annoying. But at the same time, like, that might be a little bit over controlling right there. German teachers sound really strict. Teachers at my school would have been like, "Do you want to drown yourself? Go drown yourself. I don't really care." I mean, they would have been joking, but that's the way they would have. That's the way they would have talked to you. I found it. All right. We're too high up for the auto landing. Is that the problem? Oh, it's this one. Maybe to go down. I thought the auto docking computer would be kicking in. That's alright. We can manually land this. It's fine. It's a slight clunk. Alright. I'm not quite sure what we're looking for here.
Bacteria. I scanned the one that is under my ship, but you have one right where you landed.
Oh, do I?
I think so, question mark. Maybe not. Okay, never mind.
There's a few things around. There's some grass here as well. But
Yes, there is grass. So I started with the bacteria. You can go with whatever you like, of course.
kind of looks like it's spread onto your landing gear.
Well, yeah, I packed my landing gear right into it, unfortunately.
Yeah. I've learned anything from movies is that bringing something back from space on your spaceship will never end badly. Yeah.
I mean, if the bacteria survives the outer space and jumping between systems, I think it deserves to infect everyone.
Fair enough. What's the range on this thing?
500. Hence why I'm going back to ship, because I'm not running 500.
Fair enough. You weren't allowed to go into people in other homes there. They were split into homes of 6 people max. So in the evening, 2 of our best friends spent the entire day there. Just had to leave because it was late. My teachers also need to get outside till midnight. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. It does sound a little bit like these trips are more for the teachers than anything else. This is kind of like the I don't know if you guys remember the old like the survival show, like from what's his name?
Yeah, which one? Bear Grylls?
Yeah, the Bear Grylls.
Survival Island? Yeah, no, which one?
Bear Grylls' original show where he was like show people how to survive situations. You know that show,
Which
like.
it turned out was all fake, but yes.
Well, simulated, yes. Yeah, I would. Yes. On the New Zealand one, I started to realize how much he was skipping around areas, but like suddenly he was like in the areas I know, and it's like, no, I don't know what you're up to, but that is not like. Well, there was one where he's like, Bear Grylls shows you how to survive Patagonia and he gets dropped off in the Patagonian highlands. What is my autopilot doing? Jesus. Okay. I'll do it myself. Autopilot, you're crazy. Wondering what's going to happen if I'm sitting 2 minutes away from my house at midnight with 5 people. I do not know. I don't know the answer to that question. But he was like, alright, I've been dropped off in the Patagonian highlands, and this is somewhere where you really want to spend the night, so I'm just going to paraglide with my paraglider down off here. And I was like, yeah, okay, so this is good. So advice for the average person. If you're stuck in the Patagonian highlands, just whip out your paraglider and glide off there. Hello, bacteria. Like, at that point in time, I was like, this dude is just using his show to go to places he wants to adventure in. Yeah, me too. Like, when I'm hiking, I'm always got an emergency paraglider. It's just part of the pack nowadays, you know. Standard equipment. That would actually be cool. I mentioned that was just like, I don't feel like walking off this mountain. I should have like deployed my PAX paraglider system. Problem is going off the mountain is normally easier than getting up the mountain. Alright. Where's he? Over there. Slow down for auto landing. See if it works better this time. Ooh, look, it's working, it's working.
Well, unless it flips you upside down, yes, it works.
Watching Dad try to land with the auto landing system around all those blue trees with accuracy goal was hilarious.
No.
What's the most dangerous staircase you've ever seen? How liberal are we getting with the definition of a staircase? Because I've seen a few ladder-based, I've seen a few things while hiking that are halfway between a ladder and a staircase. I would probably consider them more ladders, but someone might consider them a staircase.
Yeah, just recently I was, when my friend was visiting, like a couple months ago, we went to like a, well, okay, maybe not famous, but semi-known in the area, like lookout tower. And that pretty much fits the example what you just said. It was more of a staircase, more of a ladder than staircase. Like these steps were like probably like 30 centimeters long in like breadth, in like width, but they were so tightly put and so like steep that you had like maybe 2-3 centimeters to move your leg inside the steps themselves. That was quite fun climbing up and down, up, but even more fun climbing down. Also, I went for the grass next because that only requires 150.
Where's the grass?
200.
Where's the grass?
Almost everywhere around here.
Yeah, so I have a couple of memories as a kid, right? Like going places with my grandpa, and he was quite adventurous. There's a few towers and stuff we climbed and that, which were kind of scary, but I don't know if they were scary because they were genuinely scary or if they were scary because I was a kid. I am not seeing the damn grass. I'm probably blind to my old age.
There.
Oh, yep, there we
there.
go. Pink things are glowing over here. I see them now.
And then there is some more in the distance. But go like on the left side, and then it spawns or spans all the way down there, and you will be able to get 2 samples from the area that is in that direction.
Yeah, I see. I'll go to this one over here. That should be good.
Yeah, I would advise to go as left as possible so that you can do like a hard 90 degrees turn and just get 2 samples in one field.
Yeah, doing like a triangle shape.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah, still trying to think about this question though, like, yeah, over there. Like, there hasn't been too many stairs in my adult life that I found too scary, right? Like, I don't think. But like, I mean, you got to sort of put that into context. Is like when I was like 18, I left school, went and do an adventure ecotourism course. So we did lots of like abseiling and, you know, rock climbing and stuff. And so once you've done a bit of that, like stairs are just kind of stairs after that. Someone like you, like, well, these are kind of steep and narrow, but they're still stairs. Yeah, I should have the sample now, right? So the big mushrooms now? Is that what we're going after?
Yep. But those require 800, so yeah.
Ship
Ship it is.
it is for those, yeah. I scrolled through Death Stairs because I was bored. It was really funny. I'm going to have to go have a look at those.
It's just mostly stairs of like crazy design or without railings, and you know. It is quite fun subreddit. I've seen it before.
Yeah.
Still go have a look. I'm just saying that you can expect.
I'm trying to think what this... The word scary as such is just very steep, I guess. There's a lighthouse that's a couple of hours drive away from where I live down on the coast. And it's up on a very narrow outcrop of rock. And there's stairs leading up to it. And they start off all right, and then by the time you're up to close to the lighthouse, they're pretty close to a ladder. But again, like, I never really felt like if I slipped, I was going to die or anything, right? Like, I was like, if I slip, I'm probably going to bash myself up a little bit rolling down this hill, but I'll probably live, unless I smack my head on a rock or something. I'll probably go to Death Stairs and I'll be like, there's this lighthouse in New Zealand.
Wouldn't that be funny?
Alright. Here?
And I'm guessing based on the time we maybe have time for the other 2 samples and then go.
Yeah, possibly. Oh, I'm sure there are somewhere if you slip, you're guaranteed to be dead, but, you know, I just haven't done those Why is this not landing? Give me control then. There we go. I walked a few places, like tracks where like if you would slip you'd be dead, but there weren't really ladders as such. Back to the ship. Whee! Alright. Landed. Disembark in my Christmas outfit. What am I looking for? One over there with nothing particularly close to my ship, so it's just this one over here, I guess. Giant mushrooms. Hello, hello. I see you have found a giant mushroom. The question is it hallucinogenic?
Probably. I also have the Christmas sweater, but different one.
Ah, different Christmas sweater. Yours looks like Star Trek does Christmas or something. Alright. Is this all the biological samples from this planet, or is there one
there
more?
are two more, but they are usually found in the mountains and that are quite, well, not impossible, but quite hard to land in, so up to you. We can skip those and move to one more planet, where, you know, easier to find samples, or we can go into the mountains and fuck around there.
Let's go to the other planet. Do the easy route.
Okay.
Bum, 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 bum. Boarding. Bum, 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 bum. We shall escape this world and head to the next. Oh, crap. We shall escape this world and drop back into this world and then head to the next. After we escape this world once more. Let's try this one a bit more. Something. Oh, this one's quite far away, huh? Not like super far, but a little bit.
Slightly, yeah.
I assume this is running for one more week, this one. It started, well,
Yes.
yeah, it started out like a week after the other one.
More or less.
I have to come out and do the exobiology thing on my other account as well, I guess.
I would suggest to go with that, but I don't know how many hairs you would pull out your head.
I do realize that you do a lot of the heavy lifting on the exobiology trips.
That's only because you are yapping and streaming and doing 10,000 other things. I think you would be fine.
I'd be a little slower, but I'd get the job done.
Definitely. I'm only quick with this because I've done this for literally weeks, if not months.
Yes. It is a slightly higher exobiology rank than I am. And if by slightly higher, you
so
mean
high that
massively higher. Yeah.
Yeah, and by I am so high that in exobiology, not high, that I can't even go
Orbital
higher.
rendezvous procedures initiated.
I am maxed out.
It's like I do the exobiology thing to find all the plants to get you high.
I mean,
Entry
technically.
guidance initializing orbital rendezvous procedures.
Came in a little too steep. Maybe there's some benefit to the Caspian Explorer after all.
Orbital navigation guidance system online.
This time I was only like 40 k's away though, so that's fine.
Well, this would be a quite nice find if we were the first one to hear. Stratum Tectonica is pretty much the one that pays the most.
Ah. It's not really a long enough exobiology trip to be like, let's
No.
target all the high pay stuff. It's just,
Unfortunately not.
Oh, something interesting happened yesterday though.
I'm listening.
There was a post from, Yoko Siri on
Okay.
on Twitch about collab server. Like, replied to the post, and she like reply, get an invite. So I replied, I got an invite, and then apparently it's like a thing where you got to get, like, there's thousands of members, and then you got to get people to vouch for you, and the more vouchers you get, the more you get access to the collab server, where you can like sign up to the different collabs of different people and stuff. So that's kind of cool. I'd play with that at some point. I really get.
So what I'm hearing, the future Winner Tozio Kasiri collab is with the Work High.
Yeah, I'm not really expecting that, but you know, it'd be cool. But like, it's just there's a lot of people on there, so maybe I'll find like some more friends we can play jump ship with or something. Something along those lines.
Unfortunately, my luck in finding people to play with is somewhat bad, so I'm not even attempting that.
Mine too, actually. Mine's a lot of time zone issues. Oh, what do we got over here? These green dots on the ground? It's mounds. This is what we're after.
Well, I started with the Stratum, which is like the rock.
Yeah, I think that might have been the same as over there. What's the range you have to go out on this one?
500, I believe. Yes, 500.
500. Yeah, part of the reason I have trouble with finding collabs, right, is like a lot of the time people will be like, oh, do you want to do something at like 7 p.m. Wednesday, you know, or something, and it's like American time, and then it's, well, okay, but that's like, you know, 2:30 on a Thursday for me, I'm at work,
Yeah.
So that's...
Don't worry, I know the feeling.
And then sometimes, like, you can try and collab, or you can try and play with people, like, from Australia, right?
Right.
But, like, they're a couple of hours behind. So if they're after work, then normally they want to play, like, after dinner or something. So, you know, you get to, like...
Yeah,
7...
which is again midnight for you.
Yeah. They're like, well, we'll just play at, like, 7 p.m. And you're like, that's 10 p.m. for me. And I've got... You know, I can play for, like, an hour, maybe. And then I got to go sleep or something. Yeah, it's like... Just makes things... It makes things difficult. So when I conquer this planet, I'll just abolish time zones. Everyone can be on New Zealand time.
Good.
Yeah,
you will have my vote.
Yeah. So like you'll be having lunch at like, you know, the middle of the night, but that'll be fine, I'm sure.
Well, I don't know how much luck you will have in passing your time zone being the normal time, quote unquote normal, but yes.
I'll just you are overestimating the intelligence of the average person. If I just point out that if they switch to my time zone, they suddenly move slightly closer to the weekend, that should probably do it. Like,
I hate that you are probably not wrong.
I mean, some people would be like, hold up, but like the average person would be like, yeah, that sounds legit. Yeah, okay, apparently landing is in progress, but you're not doing anything, ship. What are you... Let me just take control here. Alright, apparently I'm not doing any better. There we go. We got it.
Yeah, you have one right next to your ship to the left.
On the left?
Yep.
Oh.
Okay, I guess we are heading back out now.
The shipping is another easy thing to collect. In which case
I
we
mean,
could go.
there is the bacteria that seems to be fairly easy.
We could collect that, and then I could raid out. I could fly back after work. It's not really a.
Okay.
Bum, 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 bum. Alright. I feel like I could almost run that, but that's fine.
You could, but the range is 500, so you would waste time.
Or was there one back there, was there?
If there was, I didn't see it, so...
I like how the auto docking computer is only good at landing you on a planet where it's an easy landing that you could easily do yourself. It's like, yeah, okay. Well done, auto docking computer. You landed on the completely flat piece of ground with no rocks on it. Bacteria! We'll eventually discover that the Exobiology Consortium that we handle the stuff into is making bioweapons from it or something. Dissections of space.
You know, I would not
Laid
be
to waste.
surprised, unfortunately.
Clang, 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 donk. Disembark. This one's apparently too close. This
Too
is
close.
one over there. Well, the ones by my ship were. Well, they were blue
Oh,
anyway.
okay.
So coming over to where you landed.
Yeah, like by my tool, we've been like 1,500 meters away, so you should be fine as well.
No, your one over here is green. The one by my ship was like, were blue though. At least I was picking up something else. Maybe it wasn't bacteria. Maybe it was something. Maybe it was the rocks we'd already sampled.
That is possible because they look similar from quote-unquote orbit / air / distance.
Let me have you know. Yeah, probably rocks, I guess. Not bacteria, rocks. I did geography, I know the difference. And biology. Both geography and biology at school.
Yeah, I was about to say, technically for both, to know both, you would need to know geology and biology.
Otherwise, you just know this is rock and this is not rock.
Well, yes.
Can you do it, docking computer? Can you? You pull it off. Oh, alright, I might pull it off. Good docking computer. Get a pay rise. I don't get a pay rise anytime soon, but I do get more money in the hand soon, which is nice. What do we have over here? Here we are. Kind of a greeny, bluey. That's high. I get more money in the hand because mortgage rates have been falling, and my mortgage comes off its fixed period at the end of January. So I'm hoping, so I'll get somewhere between, depending on what the mortgage rate goes down to between now and then, somewhere between 100 and 150 extra a fortnight, which is nice.
That it is. More money for trips and games and whatever you want.
Money,
Almost whatever, but yeah.
more money to pay off credit cards.
Or that.
All right, well, it's now 9:25. I think we definitely picked up enough that we'll be in the top 75 for this community goal.
Yeah, we picked up 7 samples, I think. Yeah, 7 samples.
Yeah, 4 to 10 is currently top 50%.
Yeah.
So, and I don't see it raising up super fast. Maybe it'll go up a bit once the other community goals are done and people focus more on this. I don't know. We'll see. But we always got
Hard to say.
we got time between now and then if we need to collect more, I guess.
That is true.
So I will end the game and the stream here and raid out. Thank you, Ed, for playing with me. I would have only collected maybe half that amount of exobiology stuff if I was doing that solo. And thank you for everyone that's come along and chatted or lurked in the stream today. The numbers were nice. I noticed and I appreciate. So yeah, we're gonna raid out and then I'm gonna go to work and deal with all the bullshit that's going on at work, which is irritating me.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah. Right, like. Well, Whitest Cat is on, and they rated me the other day. It looks like then they might be playing with Dark Karma, and Dark Karma rated me as well. So, because they both rated in at the same time, I noticed that they chat to each other on Twitch, and they're both playing the same game. So, Let's raid Dark Karma, and then we can raid Whitest Cat some other time to pay back for the raids that came in the other day. Alright. Alright, raid going out in about 10 seconds, and I hope everyone has a great day, a great night, or whatever, and I should be back on tomorrow to play Jump Space.
Alright, see you.
I'll catch everyone then. See you later.